Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. was one of the most popular sitcoms of the 60s, bringing humor and heart amid the seriousness of military life. The series, which ran from 1964 to 1969, followed Gomer Pyle, a naive guy from the South, played by Jim Nabors, who joined the U.S. Marine Corps. The combination of Gomer's gentle personality and the Marine Corps' iron discipline brought a lot of laughter and emotions. An interesting fact about Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. The character Gomer initially only appeared in a supporting role in the sitcom The Andy Griffith Show, but the audience's response was extremely positive. This prompted NBC to decide to develop an entirely separate series about Gomer, and Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. was born. 1. Jim Nabors and his shocking voice. Jim Nabors, who is famous for his role as Gomer Pyle in the military comedy series Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C., is not only known for his corny and simple comedic acting but also possesses a stunning talent, a powerful baritone voice. On screen, Gomer Pyle appears as a clumsy soldier, with a typical Southern American accent and a simple, naive way of speaking. But when he stepped out of the role, Nabors surprised both fans and colleagues with his extraordinary singing ability. Nabors possesses a strong, deep and emotional voice, often performing classic songs or lyrical ballads. Many audiences were shocked when they first heard Nabors sing because they couldn't believe that a comedian could possess such a wonderful voice. Not only performing in television shows, Nabors also released a number of successful music albums in the 60s and 70s, with songs that were loved by the audience. Nabors' voice truly left a deep impression in the hearts of fans, making his career not only limited to acting but also expanding to music. 2. The funny but deep relationship between Gomer and Sergeant Carter. In Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C., the relationship between Gomer and Sergeant Vince Carter, played by Frank Sutton, is an important factor in the film's success. Carter, a stern military officer, is constantly faced with Gomer's naivety and clumsiness. The times Carter screamed and ordered Gomer, while Gomer responded with innocent smiles and extremely silly answers, created interesting humorous moments. However, behind the screaming and scolding, Carter always had a silent respect for Gomer. This relationship reflects a connection that is deeper than its comedic appearance. The interaction between the two is not only one of camaraderie but also of affection and respect. Carter, even though he always tried to keep a stern look, couldn't help but be moved by Gomer's honesty and kindness. It is the contrast between the two personalities that brings humor but also humanity to the film. 3. Great influence on popular culture. More than just a light comedy series, Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. quickly became an American pop culture icon. The character Gomer with the familiar catchphrase, Shazam, has become a familiar image to audiences across America, even the world. The success of the film does not just stop at temporary popularity, but also leaves a strong mark on many generations of audiences. The film also brings a different perspective on the military. Instead of a strict, tense, and sometimes cruel image, Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. introduces a more humane and accessible military environment, where honesty and innocence can bring laughter and compassion. This helped the film become a breath of fresh air among films of that time, which often exploited the harsh aspects of the military. 4. There are no fight scenes throughout the movie. In spite of Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. set in a military environment, but the special thing is that throughout the 5 seasons, it never mentioned any war or battle scenes. The time the film aired, 1964 to 1969, coincided with the peak of the Vietnam War, a sensitive and tense topic in American society at that time. However, the film completely avoids all political issues, instead focusing on humorous situations in daily military life. It is this gentleness, not being constrained by the themes of war or violence, that has contributed to the enduring success of the film. Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. The audience loves the innocence and joy that the movie brings, helping them temporarily forget the worries and stress in real life. 5. Jim Nabors' sudden ending due to personal reasons. Although still very popular and successful in 1969, Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. suddenly ended without any warning signs. This decision did not come from a decline in viewership ratings or internal production problems, but from Jim Nabors' personal wishes. After 5 years of dedication to the role of Gomer, Nabors decided to leave the show to pursue a singing career and other artistic projects. Although this decision made fans regretful, it did not fade the film's mark in the hearts of audiences. With 150 episodes, Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. has become an indispensable part of American television history, and Jim Nabors, although he did not reprise his role, will always be remembered as a shining star of popular culture. These interesting facts not only highlight the success of Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C., but also demonstrates the special talent of Jim Nabors, an artist with the ability to transform from humorous to profound, from screen to music, leaving an indelible mark in the hearts of the audience. Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. is not only a simple entertainment program but also a testament to the development of American television in the 60s. The gentle, humorous, but emotional stories have left a deep impression in my heart. Audiences.